Good afternoon, Britain. Coming up to 10 to 2. And the Prince of Wales is unveiling 2 new commitments to help prevent homelessness in Sheffield, part of his flagship project to make the issue rare, brief and unrepeated.
Yes, Sheffield is just one of 6 locations across the country which Prince William hopes can form blueprints. Local people working together to help end homelessness.
But of course, this comes as the Prince and Princess of Wales was spotted at a local farm shop in Windsor over the weekend, with the Princess of Wales smiling and looking happy as they went about their business. So clearly that will be at the forefront of people's minds.
Yes, I heard it was a Portuguese tourist that took the video that then the Sun bought and splashed on the front page this morning.
Muy buen.
So there you go. Our royal correspondent Cameron Walker is in Sheffield to tell us more about what Prince William is up to. Cameron, tell us, what is Prince William up to?
Well, Prince William would have been very much aware of the photograph on the front page of The Sun this morning of him and his wife Catherine, printed in The Sun here in the UK and TMZ in the United States. But his focus was very much on a project close to his heart. It's seen as his flagship project, all stemming from those early visits with his mother, Princess Diana, to homeless shelters. And last summer he launched a scheme, a project called Homewards with the Royal Foundation, which is 6 flagship locations across the country which are forming blueprints to prove that homelessness can be ended in the United Kingdom, making the issue rare, brief and unrepeated. And as you said in your introduction there, he started off at the learning shelter here in northwest of Sheffield, where he unveiled 2 new commitments, the first of which is £1 million from a big DIY store some of you may be familiar with, Homebase. They've committed that money to create 1,500 what's been described as home starter kits, which are things like paint, flooring, furniture, all of that stuff. Because the idea is if the building or an empty building has all those home comforts, people are far less likely to be at risk of homelessness again. So that is the idea of those 1,500 home starter kits. They're going to be spread around the country, so not just in Sheffield. I did ask how many people are going to be getting this benefit in Sheffield. We did not get the answer to that question. But the second thing, of course, is, well, are there enough houses anyway? And I'm told that Sheffield landlords have committed to helping to house families at immediate risk of homelessness in this city. Now, 4,000 individuals or families across Sheffield have registered with Sheffield City Council to say that they are homeless. That is a new record. That's up 500 different people or families from last year. So it is a real issue here in Sheffield. But Prince William, of course, has been here today, and I spoke to housing influencer and campaigner Quajo, who was himself at risk of homelessness back in the day, and he had this to say about Prince William's visit.
It's really important. Some people may say, well, he's a prince and he may not know about homelessness or people living in poor conditions, but that's more impressive for me, I would say, is the fact that he may not have experienced it firsthand himself. But the fact he's had his ear to the ground, he understands where the crisis is, the fact he still wants to put his name behind it as one of the most famous people on the planet.
So a lot of discussion, a lot of ideas here today, but will that have tangible impact? Well, it's a 5-year project, so we're going to have to wait a number of years before we see those ideas in action. A Labour councillor told me that there's not enough finance going in from the government, the UK government, into Sheffield to tackle the homelessness problem. The government says £3 million of funding went to Sheffield City Council to help tackle the issue.
Well, Cameron Walker, thank you very much for bringing us what Prince William is up to. Nice to see him out and about doing the proper work of the royals. Although it was interesting, that photograph yesterday. That was or this morning, really, really interesting.
Yes, lots of people asking whether this picture of the Princess of Wales and the Prince of Wales, of course, at this Windsor farm shop will be enough to end all the speculation surrounding Catherine's health. Judging from social media, it absolutely has not. Yeah, but lots of people saying fantastic to see them smiling, out and about.
Absolutely.
Having a normal time.
As the front page of The Sun says there, great to see you again, Kate. She does look great. She does look well. And frankly, if she wanted to take some months off to recover with her children, That's within her right. She went through a major operation.
Yes, but I think the communications department at the palace have not done a great job for her.
Certainly true.